Today, we geek out and play The War of the Cross. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lee with Geek City USA here, and today we're going to take you through a playthrough that we did of John Wick's The War of the Cross. Now, this is set in the 7th Sea universe, and it's a strategic and diplomatic game where you're vying for position and trying to take over your opponent's lands, all while, trying to make some agreements with them and get them on your good side before you stab them in the back. So we're going to show you this game here. Now, a couple of things to remember. This is a prototype copy of the game, so this is not indicative of the final version of the game. I'm sure art may still change. I know on some of the story cards, for example, the art in the Kickstarter it looks finalized. There's some placeholder art in this. So just keep a heads up about that. For an actual what you can expect of the game, check out the Kickstarter for a full picture into that. And also, there were a few rules that we had some questions about that we ended up getting incorrect. So one rule is the First Nation. We passed that around to whoever was in the lead. However, that should stay with Ison unless the story card changes that. So keep that in mind. It really wouldn't have changed the gameplay too much, maybe in a few areas. And in another area, there's been an updated rule set, I believe, where the story cards are played more as instants as opposed to playing them ahead of time. So just keep that in mind when you watch this playthrough, and you'll see we'll do a little introduction. We'll show you a game turn, and then after a game turn, we'll cut back to the guys and we'll kind of discuss what our thoughts are strategically, or a little bit of banter back and forth. And then once the gameplay is completed, we'll give you some thoughts on our first gameplay at the end of that. So take a look at it, check it out, and enjoy.
My hero, I am actually playing the Montaigne faction, and Floritan Brodeur de Arendt, and so I'm excited to take over here. The French are going to conquer all and have French fries, so it's going to be a good party at the end. French fries for all, freedom fries and French fries both.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm playing Avalon, where I have two heroes: Angus McBride, the fiery Highlander, who looks a lot like the gentleman from Game of Thrones, and Captain Jane Perdue, who is the crafty privateer. So we're going to see how this one plays out.
My name's Craig. I'm going to be playing Eisen, which, if you look at the board, appears to be sort of Germanic. My hero is Cornelia Jager, and she's a resolute witch hunter, and she's going to burn all with her guns and blades, and I'm looking forward to burning all these guys with my guns and blades.
Hi, I'm Peter, and I'm playing the Vadachi, and my character is Carlotta Cianchi, and she's a fate witch.
Is that like a sandwich or the unwitched?
No, even better.
Wait. She's a witch?
Yeah, and you think you're going to burn.
Witches, so you're going to burn, baby. You're going to burn.
Yes. Good luck with that.
So I am Lee, and I'm playing Castile, and my hero is Caterina Graciano de Lobo, and I'm a priest with all the money. That's what it boils down to: 2 treasury cards.
And that's how you win.
All right.
Turn number 1.
Turn number 1. Bum, bum, bum. All right. And I got First Nation marker with Eisen.
Alright. So we start.
Negotiate.
Okay.
First round.
All right. Florentine would like to negotiate. One of the great things that I can do is I can have 2 alliances. So that allows us to kind of have a triple alliance and kind of team up and bully the other alliances are out there.
You're the facilitator. You get okay.
And so rather than having to just beat each other up because they're all right here, we could kind of go out because we know that our
Is anybody even within
doors here are
reach of
protected.
anyone else at this point?
And
So
if
the
we're going to
potentially-
go into Eisen,
yes.
we're going to need double the armies
You and I,
because
Lee, could fight
he's going
the
to win
first
all
turn.
ties.
How? Oh, you could go into adjacent
Yeah,
territories.
I mean, I don't see any reason to have an alliance at this point because it would be meaningless.
Yeah, I was
Right,
gonna-
but if
I
you
was
go
gonna
in
declare
here and I
alliance.
go in here, we're gonna fight.
Oh. Yeah.
Same thing over here, and
That's what I was saying. If the 2 of us, if we, now granted you can't get into an army with him, but we could kind of push forward.
well, it's only for 1 turn anyway.
Yeah. But you still have
It's just a spirit of brotherhood. I'll align with you.
But see, here's the problem: is I don't want.
buddies over there.
I'll keep it real. I don't want to line with any jokers, so I'm okay right now for this round.
All right.
I'll align with you.
I can
Pete.
align both of you.
All right. So we don't select our cards, right?
I know. I'm just
Sure. What's
making
your
sure.
what's your logo?
I thought I might have thrown yours
Do you want
out.
me to align?
Just making sure I still have
we
it.
can.
There we go. What's your?
I'm
There we
the.
go.
All right.
'Cause I can do
Blue and
2.
All right. So now we're going to give orders.
Ah, okay.
Well, don't we reveal our alliances?
No, not until after orders are done. So give
That's
orders.
step 3.
Step 3 is select one alliance card. Montaigne can select 2, and we reveal them simultaneously. So now we're doing orders.
And this is what
So we-
movement with supply cost.
Yes,
So I can't not pay supply to move.
correct.
Okay.
Pay at least 1.
So no matter what, I could do 5, and I'm still only moving 1
Correct.
because you can only move 1.
Yeah.
one
So
okay.
obviously, if you don't think there's going to be combat, you want to use a 1. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna take this dude. Because in theory, I guess everybody's going to have a token, even if it's 0.
And you have to point it in the direction you're going. You know.
Right.
When you pick up your top one, don't bump it.
I know it really is makes it hard to not declare where you're going when you put this on the board.
Yeah. It's like, which way did I have that arrow pointing? I forget.
And remember, don't bid more money than you have, or more supply than you have.
Yeah.
Don't write checks, your supply can't.
And we're gonna get. And how are we gonna restock the supplies?
At
Oh,
the
that's
end
just
of-
okay, not just cities. Oh, that's any region.
Yeah. Any region.
Oh, interesting. Oops.
Okay.
I got one more to do.
The Fate Witch is ready for the Vodachi maneuver.
Cornelia Jagger, Mick Jagger's wife over here.
Yes.
She's going to be witch hunting. All right, so everybody's got their orders
We need a
done,
bigger gun.
and we have no story cards, so we can't place them. So now we select one alliance card,
Or 2.
and unless you're the.
And we have to reveal it.
Now we select
The great
first.
country of Montaigne? I
All
don't know.
right, now we reveal.
Okay.
All right, so Pete and I are allied.
Oh boy.
Right.
We have lots of friendships.
So
on
you
this side
got
of the table.
Ison and what is that?
Vodachi.
Vodachi, the witch hunters
This
and
is-
the witches
this
of
is the
ally. You know
Italian-
the world's upside down.
This is Sicily. I'm just going to consider this Sicily here. This is
All right, so we also you guys
So I guess
have
we just probably
allied.
leave those
You know,
out.
with the French.
Well, just because we could. It's not going to have any impact this round, so we're trying it out.
Yeah, I'm just poking.
Yeah.
All right,
feels
so
wrong,
now,
doesn't it?
I know.
So now we
All good.
reveal
We'll have
orders.
some wine after this?
So reveal orders. So move your tokens, to the side and leave the move order there.
Oh, so we don't take the action yet?
Nope, just reveal
That's
it first.
here, by the way.
I figured you might go there with it too. I'm just saying my supply. Oh,
All right.
All right.
all right. So now, pay for your orders.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Give me a
I
1.
need two.
What you need? What you
I need two change.
Two change.
Need 1 back
3.
here.
And then can we move?
All right, Lee. What do you need?
I
already-
paid
already
full
got-
You
5.
spent it all. Oh, you have 6. So, oh, you have 1 left. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and take the movements.
You might want to put those behind your screen so nobody knows.
Ah, okay.
Everybody know what you got.
Let's see.
Okay, so now let's see. Pay for orders, reveal story cards, which nobody
Nice.
had. Now we
Now we
move
move
units
units.
simultaneously.
And do we take our markers back that or the orders?
No, we'll do that in the. No, leave your orders
You
there.
need that so that you know
wanna
what you
leave them.
bet.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Oh, as a
orders.
tiebreaker, I got it.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Oh, you don't move the thingy with it?
No, leave it there. Yeah, because then we know where it came from. And
Wait, there's no blood this round?
no, I almost thought of going in here.
I thought you were going
See,
to.
I thought this
Nah.
was here.
Let's save my
I
supply.
thought that was going there.
Oh, it was going to the island next
Yeah.
door.
Okay, so we've moved our units, and we resolve any sea battles, which there aren't any.
Nada.
That was fast.
Okay, and then resolve sea retreats, convoy moves.
Can't be any.
No, not yet.
Can't be any because nobody had any hold orders on their sea
Well, you
units.
had a hold order. Oh, on sea units, right.
Yeah, because we had to get them out there.
Yep. All right, and now we resolve land battles, which
None.
there aren't any,
None.
right? Now retreats, any region that's got extra. No. All right, so the first one's gonna be pretty short.
Yeah.
So now take control of territory by placing markers.
Now, does that mean a successful battle if you take over a territory that's undefended?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So like, there's nobody in here, so I'm taking it.
But that's a battle.
No, I don't think it's a bad. Do you have a card that's
It's just a
asking?
Yeah.
claim.
I have a card that says if I win a battle, I get something. So I don't
I would
know.
say that's not a battle.
I would say that's not a battle. There's no
Boo.
battle there.
And you can't claim water,
Nope.
No.
so water is
Neutral.
neutral. Oh.
All right. So we claim. So take control of territory by placing your marker. You don't need to ruin it. All right. First nation first. Each nation may reveal a treasure to claim a VP. I'm not. Are you Pete? No. All right. So now, starting with the First Nation, count up cities controlled. So for me, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I moved to 6, and I don't have any treasure cards, so that's my VP score. Pete, what's
5.
yours? 5. Over there.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
Yeah, he took over 2 and 1 with his movements. That was good.
3.
5, 7.
No, he's up to 7. Yeah.
He
Okay.
took over
I'll take
3.
10. I mean, that's
Oh,
cool.
3. Nice.
So are we playing? Are we
4.
playing 15, 20, or 25? Let's say you do a standard game of 20.
20 sounds good.
Let's try that. Yeah, let's try
Yeah,
20.
let's try 20.
I don't
All
want
right,
to
so I got 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6.
So you're this one, so you're up to 6.
Mhm.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because those are 2C. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So now we build units, starting with the First Nation. Count up the cities you may build and remove units based on the number of cities. So I have 6 cities, so I get to build 1 unit.
So you can have a total of 6 units.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to build an army, I guess.
Wait, how does that work again?
So it's the number of cities you control. So right now, when I started, I had 5 cities. Now I have 6.
Oh, I gotcha. And that includes our heroes. Has to, because we
Yes.
started
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm building my 6th army, and I'll put him here.
You start off with 5?
I start out with 5, yeah.
Okay.
See that? You notice he sat in the most powerful seat to start the
yeah.
game.
I did.
OP.
So then you
First
had how
player,
many cities?
more armies.
Well, I have the 4 that I started with, and I only got 1 additional city, so that's 5. So I get to place 1.
Yep, and it has to be in one of your home units that you place them.
Okay.
So then I had 7, so I get to place 2.
How many did you start with?
You should
Oh.
place 3.
Oh yeah, I get to place 3.
Actually, I think a navy would make more sense.
I started with 4. Yeah, I get 3.
Yeah.
So I am going to.
Look at Lee moved his hero out to that island, Pete. That's your island, man.
It is my
I'm
island.
gonna put this guy here.
That's my island.
We're gonna put this guy here,
Block.
maybe, and we're gonna put. Who do I trust least in this game? I think that is the question.
We got the Thing Alliance from
The
before.
French.
Right.
Yeah, we got.
And I think we'll put
Montaigne's got your back.
right. also has a knife in his hand too.
So we're gonna play at 20, huh?
Or 7.
Jeez.
All right, so I get to add 2 because I added these 2 cities. Right? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to add a Navy unit right here. And an Army unit right here.
Let's see where I got issues.
Okay, I'm going to take. So I think I can only put one in one place. Or I guess I could put it in 2 where I vacated.
Yeah, you could build here.
One of the 2. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that one. I could go there, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go. I'll go.
Feels like you should
I'll go there.
clean up those markers after the.
Yeah, that's the part I don't get. It seems that does seem.
And once we move, we should probably pick them up.
I think if there's no battles, we should pick them up. Yeah, because it just
Clutters the board too
clutters
much.
the board a little bit.
I guess these are the things we have to hide behind our.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
because you don't want somebody to see, oh look, he used all his 2s.
Yes.
Are you recording right now, Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say bad words.
Well, it's the power of editing.
Oh, that's true.
Editing's
All right.
okay.
Okay, don't we get supplies as well?
All right. So that was just VP track. So now we built units. If your heroes are destroyed, right? So now we collect supplies based on the land regions you control. So you're starting.
So we'll start with you, First Nation.
Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right for my home country?
I forgot to put a control marker there because.
It's too late. You don't control it anymore. You
Oh
lost.
no, that's one of your
Forfeit.
default regions.
Yeah, you
so
already-
you already
you
have
might-
that.
Oh, I don't have to put one there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6,
7,
7. Yep.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, nice. Icing with the lead.
I sent with some supplies.
So you get to count all of these here? All the
Yeah.
purple?
Yep.
Yep,
'Cause
all
you
land.
control
1,
them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
8 for the
So what do I get?
witches.
You get 8 supply.
8 supplies.
Fine. All right.
And then I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will get 9 supplies.
9 supplies.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Castile.
7, 8,
Thank you,
9,
sir.
10. So I get 10. Does that go?
Okay, so I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 7, please.
Is this 2 unit? 2 plate? Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's an un. Oh, actually, I should. Yeah, I put the marker down. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
All right.
All right. So we collect supplies. Now we bid for story cards. So I'm going to tell you a little story.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
All right. The first story is
That was a mistake.
the Rilasiar abduction. You want to change something real quick? I don't know. You
Yeah, I
probably
do.
changed something.
I didn't realize that I had this area open here. I wouldn't have put something on
Yeah,
this
put it
side.
over there.
There's really nothing I can do over here.
Not that you haven't already.
Is that a C or is that a?
C.
Yeah, it's a C.
Because you can put a soldier there if you'd rather.
Um,
Right? No, because this was a new unit, right?
right.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem with that. I think it's totally fair.
Well, but
You might want.
he's on a coastal. You probably want to use a navy.
I don't
Well,
know. He could move that army with that the hero that's out in the ocean.
right. Because I already have the ocean.
He's got a couple options.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to read these.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the first one is the Rilasiar abduction. Play after supply is collected. Look at an opponent's hand. Take one of their story cards. Wow, how helpful that
Okay.
is. So I guess the people who collect story cards like candy over there, maybe.
Yeah.
The Merciful Years. Play after retreats. Place all of your units which were destroyed this turn onto empty regions you control anywhere on the board.
Ooh. That's
That
nice.
could be
Yeah.
interesting. And the last one is Iolanda's Revenge. Play after a player buys a story card.
Why are you picking on me?
Discard. You're the guy that can buy them like candy. Discard the selected story card. The player who purchased the card instead draws one story card from the deck.
Oh, so basically tells them to get rid of the card.
Oh.
That's all.
Discard. The player, so you don't actually lose a story. Well, you lose it, but you get to draw one to replace it.
Okay.
Those are interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we bid. We deal the top 3 story cards face up. Secretly bid supplies to determine story card selection.
So how are we going to secretly bid?
I would just put them in our fist and then.
So choose, but choose wisely.
And who's the first player? Craig, you are still?
I'm First Nation.
And it's going to keep rotating around?
Well, no. What we're going to do is at the end of this turn, Lee will become First Nation because he's in the lead.
Oh, got it.
That's the way there's really nothing's defined in the rules, but that's the way it starts.
So that middle one, you still have to go in an area that you're at, right? And you can't have more than 1 army per territory.
No, you can in battle. You could move 2 units in
Okay.
and fight if they were to lose and.
Right, but afterwards, after the retreat phase, you can only have 1.
Okay, so this is saying that you get to double up the armies you have that you lost in battle, right?
No, I think what that's saying is instead of building your armies back in here, you could start say you control some stuff over
Okay.
You could-
Okay.
Yeah. But you actually play it after retreats, so you don't even have to. They get to come out on the board and they come into empty regions you control anywhere on the board. So
Okay.
that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
here. All right.
All right. Does anybody need change?
No, I'm going big.
Yeah.
Going big.
I'm using the 10 supply token.
Yeah.
I brought my own.
Can't bring a gun to a knife fight. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oops. Drop that
1,
one.
2. Okay.
I got
So
2.
You and I tied, so he goes first, then you go second, I go third.
Yep.
Wait, you guys tied?
Yeah. Oh, here we gotta give the. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys were.
You guys bid nothing, so you
So
get nothing.
we were tied up at last. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I will take that one about the retreating. Yeah.
Shocker. Yeah,
Oh, it's me.
Yeah,
Oh, it's me. Oh. That's interesting. Play after supply is collected. Look at an opponent's hand and take one of their story cards. Ooh. That's interesting. That one's tough. I think I'll take off the top. I'm feeling lucky, so I'm going to go off the top as well.
All right. And I am going to use my power and pay 3 supply to draw the top story card. So if I could have 2 change, please. Thank
You
you.
taking that?
And
Oh, I should have taken that other one. This is a good one.
oh, it's game over now, guys. Sorry.
Game over, man. Game over, man. All right.
All right.
So now we draw a treasure card from our deck.
I don't want another treasure card. I like mine. I don't want to get rid of any.
Draw a treasure card, and you can only hold 1.
So and we have to discard. Okay.
Okay.
Dadgummit.
It's tough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna discard this one.
Yeah. Discard for mine.
All right. That goes there. I don't know which one you do this.
All right, discard. There you go.
God, I don't know what to do. What to do.
I know, right? This changes my strategy.
No, I think I'm going to go with my original
I
strategy.
think your strategy is still going to be to try to bowl over a bunch of people.
It's time for the Badachi maneuver.
Isn't that in Godfather?
Yeah, I think so. Have a cannoli.
This is such a
Take the cannoli, leave the gun.
use it.
So, do you have to pay supply for a convoy move? How do you declare the convoy move? You just move into the area that starts the chain?
Let's say this guy was going to convoy. He would pay the supply. These would be like if this were my unit.
They're free.
They would be holding.
Okay. Now you can use hold with supply amount, to make sure that nobody breaks up your convoy.
Yeah.
Why would somebody break up the convoy?
To prevent you from using it.
Okay.
To
I
attack
got
one
you.
of your
I got
ships.
you. Okay.
All right, now that the first round is over, the pieces are all in place. The path is clear for the Badachi maneuver. So we're all set.
First turn. Interesting, now the board has moved a little. My strategy, I think, is going to change a little based on the treasure card that I got and the story card that I got. I think I might go in a different direction, so we'll see how that plays out.
After seeing where Avalon is and being an island nation, my options were a little bit limited, but having some navies around, I think are going to be setting up some convoy maneuvers in the near future.
All right, I'm a little worried about the convoy maneuvers. However, the French, the country of Montaigne, we're lovers, not fighters, and so we got 2 treaties. We're working on treaties, and we're wanting to make sure that we spread out and multiply. So that's our plan.
just like lovers. I don't trust anybody still. I know it's still early in the game, but I've played with everybody here. But yeah, I think it's time to make sure some alliances are formed early on that are kind of stick through the rest of the game. So we'll see what happens.
All right. The treaty went well last time. The dual treaty, the triple threat.
He's at it already. These Montaignes are at it already.
I think it went well, and we were able to expand out. You were able to get your sea situation rolling there, and I just want you to know, hey, if you guys have a card that you might need to get into my area, if you were able to, if I made that easy for you to get in and make sure there was no conflict, but you could get in and get out. You could just let me know that, but we can still have the treaty.
Perverted.
I know. Just easy. Get in, get out.
You're gonna get in.
Fruitful and multiply
over here. No, I'm not.
The French. Montaigne.
I'm not saying that I need to. I have no desire to attack you, and I have no opposition to an alliance. But we've got a situation forming over here.
Oh, I just need that bay so that I can, feel safe.
Okay. So with that said, if we were to have an alliance, if I can travel through this bay, that way we don't have any kind of battle.
Travel through to where?
My
islands?
Not your islands.
My island.
Wait a second. Can you do a convoy across an alliance's ships?
No, it has to be your own.
It has to always be your own.
It has to be your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
That would be an interesting. Yeah.
She is a witch.
Just burn her.
Burn.
Just to make a pit stop, maybe pick up a few things, and then get in, get out.
Do the grocery shopping, get back home.
Yeah.
Get some supplies.
So just for like a turn, maybe 2 turns, because I don't know.
All right, I'd be okay with that.
Okay, and then I'd get right out of there, and you can have your area back. Hey, I'm peaceful. I'm a part of the Vatican here. I'm sorry, not the Vatican, but the Vatican City. Vatican City, not to be
There you
confused
go.
with the Vatican City.
But yeah, so we're kind of bumping over here, bumping heads. I just want to make sure that we got
I
our
can
treaty
say
going
that there's
well.
there's some territories that I have some treasure cards that I need to get in and do some things, but they're not on the coast. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have to hold some. I'm gonna have to hold some territory, but you're not occupying them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trouble in Paradise on turn 2 already. And I notice Ison, Craig over here is very quiet.
I'm just watching and observing, seeing how I may be able to help someone, because I'm all about helping everybody. So I just want to see
yourself.
And I am more than happy, because I understand there's a little bit of a thing here.
There is a thing there.
I'm more than happy to
It's
say
like a dagger
what.
pointed at my underbelly.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the other way.
already
It's
in
more
your
like
belly.
the sword's coming at this little guy here, just trying to hold on to this little area.
Yeah.
And I'm okay saying, wait, what's yours is yours. And then what's mine is mine. And this is kind of mine right now. So,
Yeah.
unofficially.
It's taken under consideration. Advisement.
Wow. Looks like a 2-to-1 going on there.
Yeah, I
Real
think
soon.
I know the French would be interested in that. Let's go on one thing. It's kind of a Montaigne thing, but Eisen's open,
Oh no, the Germans are never open to that.
I think I'm going to hold on alliances this turn. I don't feel like I'm really...
I'm not aligning at all. Yeah, there's a warmonger for you right there.
Well, I just don't... I want to see how the board develops. All right. So, do we have any alliances at all formulated? Or I guess we'll determine in the second round.
We'll see in the second round.
All right, so now we're going to assign orders.
So do we put our cards out? Or?
We still have to declare an alliance, though, right?
No,
we don't yet.
We don't do that yet.
Okay.
So, give orders is next. So we've discussed, now we give orders, and we assign one order to each token secretly.
Wait, we do what now? We're doing the orders? Is that, oh, okay. Sorry. No, we did.
I don't see you jumping up and putting any pieces down there.
I got one down. I'm just trying to decide.
Oh,
He's just looking to see what other people are
and
doing.
the convoy can only go. An army is the only one that can do the jump.
Yeah.
Not a
hero.
navy.
Hero can too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I can't like use my navy token and.
Well, I figure what I'm gonna do over there. Not quite sure what I want to do.
Well, isn't that special?
Well, sounded like Reagan.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Church lady. It was like Reagan doing the church lady.
I guess so, yeah.
my fingers are sticky.
You hanging out with the French.
Ouch.
French are getting a lot of abuse.
Boy, I really hope I've counted this appropriately with my supply.
Right?
That's all my. Oh no, I missed one.
You have so many.
Easy. We're friends here.
All right.
What I want to know is when are we going to start ganging up on Craig?
I'm not in the lead, man. Don't
It's right in the middle of the table.
I know everybody should be ganging up on Craig.
He's tough. I'm telling
He's
you.
the central target.
telling you.
That's why he has an OP country to start. So he's more of a target.
There is
right.
more than one reason for the triple alliance.
Eisen
Just
isn't
saying.
guarding anything.
The triple alliance.
Okay,
Triple
so
alliance. Had
let's
to be.
see. Assign orders. Okay, any story cards used this round are placed face down at this point. Yeah, so you have to put them out like you're going to play them.
Oh, story cards, not even
Yeah.
treasure cards.
Story cards.
I don't have any.
I'm
of
not
those.
playing a story card.
I'm not playing one. I'm playing one either.
Nobody's playing a story card? Okay. All right. So we've given orders. We've put out any story cards. Now we select one alliance card. Montaigne.
Or two.
Select two.
Just out of curiosity, does your faction have two like single, like just your own shield on it?
Yeah, I got one like that. Yeah.
Everybody's
You just
got
only
one.
have, but since he can do 2 alliances,
You
does
might
he
have
do
to have two.
But they
of
have to
those.
be reciprocated.
No, I know, but
No,
can he
he can-
bluff in 2 directions?
Right.
No.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
you-
he can only put out a single card, or you can put out
I
2.
can put one that we didn't talk about in Alliance.
Yeah. Like if he were to put Craig, and Craig already said
in
he
your
has a-
direction. Like you put Craig's.
Oh, it
in
doesn't matter
your-
whose direction because it's
And
just
also,
gonna be.
I only
flips.
have to put out one, so I don't have to put out any. But I mean, I don't have to put out 2 unless I want to.
Okay.
Then yeah, he could bluff with like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But what would be funny is if I actually put down him just on the off chance that he might be bluffing.
Every time you need to put his down just to be on the safe side. Okay.
Okay, so reveal simultaneously.
Oh, you son of a.
The treachery begins.
Turn 2. Turn 2. All right.
Oh, look at that!
Well, I just
He tried to align with you. So
Yeah,
the
I did.
alliance is
I tried to keep my
nobody.
part.
no. Well, I didn't
Yeah.
tell you I was gonna align with you. I
Nobody
just said I
aligned.
didn't.
I like it.
Well, this is all going down the toilet right away.
All right, so
It's that flushing sound.
so now, well, let's see. We did
not
the
coming
player
from
alliances.
France.
Now we reveal order tokens and leave them in the territory. Remember, don't move your unit. Just reveal the orders.
Unless you're the Frenchman, Kevin, then you're moving your unit.
I don't know.
Don't
That was
move your
supposed to
units.
be.
Edit that one out.
Kevin, don't move your units. Right?
This is actually this way.
Way too many conversations about unit movement.
He's got to be moving into 5 sails. Oh yeah, I figured he was.
Oh, and this one too.
Ooh.
Wait,
Not
is that-
it's here.
Ooh.
So sorry.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, so now you can pay for your orders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
There you go. There's 3.
There's 6.
There's 4.
Here's 7. I think it's a 5,
That's
right?
7. Yeah. How much did you? Is that what you had to pay?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 there. 1 there. There you go.
I told you it didn't even put 1 there. Oh.
That's a whole 0. All right, so pay for your orders. All right, reveal story cards, but nobody did it.
Right.
All right, move units overland only. Simultaneously, keep move tokens on board.
Over land only?
Yeah.
That means
So,
not.
you can move
that
your
means-
ships too, but don't move no convoys.
Okay.
Okay.
So move your ships, but no convoys.
So you move the ship.
Oh, you're moving land units.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, land units and ships, but you just can't convoy at this point.
Okay. Fair enough.
I move everybody. I did.
It's getting kind of crowded in the middle there. That's why I have my ability, my defending ability.
I can't wait to see this game with miniatures
I know.
because that'll be so.
Okay, so we've all moved. All right, so resolve sea battles. Any sea battles?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so it's 1 unit to 1 unit, but Lee has 1 supply versus your hold for 0.
You
So-
can't do anything other than hold for 0, right?
No, you can hold, you can do these as a hold. That means you hold for 2.
Crap.
Oh yeah, I was under the same impression. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember I
Oh,
said,
man.
remember I hold, you can hold for 5.
No,
hold
I
for
didn't.
3.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay, good to know.
Your hero's not going to die. He's going to retreat.
Yeah, but that's a hell of a learning experience. All right.
But he can also go up here, Pete.
Yeah,
Remember
but
the,
it's-
in the
Yeah, he
sea.
can go here.
But now all of my moves, the rest of my moves are all moot.
Well, not
necessarily.
because he's still connected to almost all of these.
Wait,
No,
did
but
he move?
he was
This is
going to
here.
convoy.
Is he coming into here? Oh, he's.
But he can
convoy.
still convoy.
No, he can't.
Oh, because he still had a hold order though.
Actually, if he retreats to here, he can still convoy to there. But I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
have both of them convoy.
Yeah, it was issued a hold order, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, does it say, maybe, I think it says it can't have retreated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not retreated. I
Yeah,
remember
so-
that.
So that's wasting 4.
Ooh. You're going to lose 2 supply.
Right.
Oh, you were going to convoy both those guys?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd have to.
So now you just lose 4, but they can't move. He doesn't
They can't
lose
do
them or
anything. No, it's just a waste.
It's a waste of 4 supply.
And he can't actually retreat into here anyway, can he?
He can, because it's a C unit. It can retreat.
Oh,
to
right.
You could retreat back to a land, but then that would force you to have to move one of your other guys at the end of your turn.
Which isn't necessarily a bad plan, because he could move to...
See, because next time you could jump to this one instead,
one
and that way you could give your revanche against...
Somebody moved him back.
I'm sorry.
Over there.
Yeah, I mean, if we had this alliance in place, all would have been good.
Well, no, because I have to get.
That would have been so great.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, Pete. All right. Well, so that's the only sea battle.
Yeah.
So we can take our pieces off, right?
On the things that have resolved, I think
I would say the ones that have resolved, yes.
Okay.
But wait,
and there's no battles
Well, these
involved.
are certainly resolved.
Yeah, if there's no battles, you can pull them off. But we've got a ground battle over here, Lee.
We can skip that.
So you're not convoying over here?
Oh, I'm convoying. That hasn't happened yet.
He hasn't convoyed yet.
But don't you have to have your supply?
I already. It still is.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we resolve sea battles. Okay. So actually, we resolve sea battles, then convoy moves. First nation, then clockwise. So you don't have any convoy.
What's interesting is that you resolve sea retreats first.
Yes.
Then the convoy moves.
Yeah, because if you
lose a battle,
if you have a ship that moves out of the convoy line, you're
breaks
screwed.
your convoy,
It breaks your convoy.
No, but that's what I mean. If your convoy could still happen, but you said that's in the rule that you cannot.
Correct.
It could not have been a retreating. Nobody that retreats
he
can be
can't-
part of the convoy.
Right. So he can't use that to convoy now because it retreated.
So that ship was over here, and when you point the arrow,
He moved. That's why he moved it all the way over to
'Cause it
there.
was
and
coming
show.
there.
but that wasn't until after.
Well, it was pointing this way, but if I would have put my ship here, it would have kind of given away where I was going.
Right, but by putting it here,
I see his point though, because it's you judge your decision based on where you move your your people.
This was an available space to take.
Yeah, I mean that was obviously your intent, though, right?
Yeah,
Was
and you'll understand why.
Well, I think we understand why. It's just
I certainly understand
he's
why.
making a decision based on where he sees people
threats.
laying out. Right.
The potential
but-
threats.
And when
So
you hide it
if I'm
behind the
gonna
island-
if I'm going to say attack Kevin here, I'm not gonna put my thing like right here if he's got a guy here,
Yeah, that's interesting.
But
So-
see, you
I
put
tried-
him behind the
so-
island, so technically there's no way to point to
so
that
I could
region.
put my ship like over here,
yeah, and
and that means
I would
all right.
truthfully, because otherwise, if you put it like right here, I'm gonna say, well, are you coming over here?
Yeah.
See, that's a tough one. No, I
Yeah,
would
it's
have
the whole
put
point of
him
the
like
arrow
way
thing.
back there, so at least it would have been more neutral. Because where you had it there, there's no way to point to that. That is, I mean, it's a move now, but that's something we got to be a little bit careful of. I think,
Sure,
moving forward. You
Yeah,
at least have to.
This
somewhat
was my
point to
intent
it.
from the start. It had nothing to do with anything
Right.
else.
I think that's fine. I just think in order to do that, one of the things we need is line of sight from your arrow to the area you're going. So you could have moved him way south.
I added him here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So if you moved
You
him
put
way
right
south,
here.
you could have still pointed to anything, and your intent wouldn't have been known.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good advice if you can.
Yeah, I would have still had to
without
have it over
telegraphing,
here.
but
No,
put
you
it
could have had him here, and then there's nothing you can't point to.
Right, then you're pointing to something that's now, when it becomes revealed, it's obvious what it's
I
pointing
gotcha. I gotcha.
I also think though that he put a token under there, so you know who you were going to move it, right?
Well, you have
I
to
mean,
put a token over anything. You have to put a token under. Well, you do
Yeah.
put a token under anything.
Yeah, so
It's just that way. Let's just make it just line of sight on the arrow to what you're going to do next time, and that way we just won't have to worry about it then.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think they make that possible everywhere on here. That there is a line of sight. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's it. That's one of the only places I think you can or you don't have line of sight. So we'll just
No, I mean, if you put it here, it has line of sight. With
Yeah.
Pretty
right.
much
But
every,
but I'm saying if you move up, you
Move up
you
here.
don't have line of sight
Right.
it to a place.
but if he
most
puts
of
it over there, and let's say he wanted to invade the island or that sea, how would you do that? Would you point the arrow like straight across that way
to here.
No, let's say you want to go to that island.
So
From
here.
Norte?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that the piece
Yeah.
should be here because
Okay.
now it can
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
so
it can still
there.
point to everything.
But if he points it that way, you're pointing at this. He could go here too. I mean,
Well, no, you could.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is a little bit more.
Right.
You could see both of them.
It's a little bit better than this,
Right.
as far
There just
as
has to be a level of
the time.
honesty in the game, I think, is
Yeah,
what it's going to boil down
it's-
to. There's a
yeah.
lot of gray area. And one thing that I'm not a fan of the way the arrow pointing is, because like even after I think I set this one down, it was pointed
Halfway. Yeah.
and my intent obviously was here. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to, because you're trying to do it secret.
Yeah, 'cause- yeah.
You're doing it here and you're bringing it over, and then you're like, oh
You
crap.
almost need to
You gotta
plan
look at it
your
again.
action back here hidden, and then
Reveal.
reveal it. Yeah.
So in the game Diplomacy, they have a map like this, and you do the same thing. You secret move. And what you do is you write an order for each unit. So you'd say naval unit Bowden Sea to Vatican Gulf, and you actually has a little pad of paper, so there's no discrepancy.
That might be the
Which I think is better. Or it has a little. You have a map of the board, and you draw on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would be better.
I would agree.
But you secretly order, and then you reveal your written orders. And once the orders are written, even if you write them wrong,
They're still there.
they
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Well,
away.
and that would eliminate the need for these tokens. So from a cost perspective, they could actually remove these because you could write your bid and your movement on like a whiteboard thing or something.
So the way you write it in diplomacy, you'd say Army Helgrund, and you could use an initial
Or E6.
dash
Yeah.
to
Yeah, you
Fontaine.
just do the territory, either name
Everything
or
we
number.
need a separate, make sure.
And when they have the actual figures, it's going to be harder to have a disc under a figure and move it.
I think it might be easier though, because if I'm assuming the bases are going to be roughly the same size,
Yeah.
but then these tokens are going to be square. From the looks of things.
Yeah, those ones I'm still I'm not loving that one. I think they should do something where you could erase it or write the
I
names.
think you write it. Write
Yeah,
your orders.
write your orders. I
It's
think,
really easy in diplomacy.
Yeah.
It's and
and you can
Army,
keep it hidden.
A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody writes
this
it down.
This
and
is too easy to get revealed. Even if a little corner is poking
Yeah.
out, you can.
Yeah,
you can
or
see
if
it.
you just
Or when you're setting it down,
Yeah.
if anybody sees your bottom.
Right.
So
Okay. Well.
okay.
All right.
So convoy actions now.
So we
Oh,
did.
sorry. Yeah, we did.
So we resolved sea battles and sea retreats. Now we do convoy moves. First nation and clockwise.
But no one else has a convoy
Yeah.
move. So
And you had a hold order here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I
You
did.
Pulled it. I
Yep.
would say don't pull your orders probably till.
good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why this was kind of an obvious one, so I'm going here.
I would say it was obvious.
yeah, I would have assumed. I thought you might have.
But what's interesting, you could change based on,
But so that's one thing too. Is they say your convoy you may change.
Yes, because that's interesting because you can, right? Because you're just pointing to the sea area, right? So
Yeah.
he has a choice. He can go here or here.
Yeah.
Or well, you should go there.
Yeah.
Because I want the city. I need the.
Oh.
I'm city deprived in Avalon compared to you guys.
I gotcha.
You guys have spread out and doubled your number of cities. I can't do that.
All right. So convoy moves are done.
Can I take
And
this?
now we resolve land battles.
And I'll just take my stuff out of here.
And he's got to fall back. So
I'd have to bring him back because you're here, so I have to bring him back to San
yeah,
Juan.
you wouldn't have been able to bring him there anyway because you didn't control it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
I lose control.
So,
Castile remembers.
all right. So I'm going to move my supply tokens. All right. So sometimes retreats. Okay, now you retreat, and then we retreat all our land units. Now we claim territory by placing your territory markers.
Oh, okay, so that's what I do. Okay.
I'm thinking. Oh wait, no, see, I already own that one.
Oh, look at us beat.
Oh, that was in the wrong spot.
I didn't really expand.
All right. First Nation. All right. Take control of territories. You don't need to. All right. First Nation first. Each nation may reveal a treasure to claim a VP.
Nada.
no.
Nope. P? No?
Nope.
All right. All right, adjust VP track, starting with the First Nation. Count up cities controlled plus treasure, current VP score.
So I have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, cities. 1, 2, 3, 4 in my base city. 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, I start off with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Whoa.
Dang.
So you are
There we go.
9.
Frenchie.
9. 9.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. All right, what you got, Avalon?
Go for the
Okay.
multiply.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, we're doing
Cities
Cities.
only.
6. I think that's it. I think just 6.
Right?
Yep. I'm getting a
I
little
wish
bit
I
better.
had- I wish I had numbers on all these.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got 5 in my base country,
That's
and then
nice.
6, 7, 8, 9. All right,
Yeah.
9. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so I have 9.
Nice. You jumped up a lot.
I got 7.
You have 7.
So now, First Nation is going to end up going to
I'm
Kevin,
gonna
right?
say Kevin because
he's
he's
next
to
to
the
me.
left of you, yeah, because you're current First Nation. That's kind of the rule. I mean, the tiebreaker theme. All right.
Oh, we haven't done that yet, though.
All right, so now we build units. Starting with the First Nation, count up cities you build, remove based on the number of cities you have. This gets a little tricky.
So basically I just deployed
So-
a little more.
Whatever you own.
Yeah, so what's your, you had, you got 8.
6.
Oh, wait, no, 7
8.
cities you own. So is it,
9. Wait, what? No, it's land you own for supply.
no, this
Yeah.
isn't supply. We're doing build units.
Which is cities only.
Which is
Oh.
cities only. But does first sales count as 2? I think it does.
I think it only counts as 1 for supply. I think it only counts for 2 for victory points.
So are we doing for supply, or are we
No,
adding
we're
armies?
we're still doing
it
this is
for
armies.
Armies.
not for
Okay.
supply. Where's that first sales thing?
And how many can you add? Just
You
one?
can have as many units as the number of
Nice.
cities. 5 sales is a unique city worth 2 victory points. So it still only counts as 1 city. So you have 7 cities, Lee.
4, 5, 6,
And I've
7,
got
8,
1,
3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people already.
And you're kind of your hero.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, so
5,
you're
6,
maxed.
7. Yep.
Okay. So Kevin, you have 9 cities.
So I got 6 on the table right now,
2,
right?
3, 4, 5, 6.
So I can add 3.
Yeah, you can add 3. They go in home cities.
So I have to go in your yellow.
So 1.
He seems a little too OP over here. He just
2.
keeps adding and adding.
I know.
And
I'm gonna have to put a stop to that.
we got a treaty.
Not if you keep
You ever
blocking
done
off
it?
half the board for me.
That's you.
We do not want to feel the wrath of the Montaigne Empire.
All right, Mike, what do you got? You got 6 cities.
Yeah, I already just deployed the army, so I only have 1.
Okay,
Sorry, I guess I should have done that in order.
that's all right. All right, and then I have 9 cities, and I have 6 guys out. 1,
Yeah, you're
2,
adding 3.
3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm adding 3. Yeesh. I'm running out. I only have 3 armies left if I add all armies. Interesting.
Time to add some
I got that
boats.
Montaigne juggernaut coming at me.
And you can't switch your units type.
No, not once you deploy it.
Dang.
What do you have mostly of? Like, mostly ships?
That's good.
No, I think we all have the
Deployed.
same. Oh, yeah, because I only have 3 armies. I do have 2 armies deployed. I just don't have a lot of cities, so I can't get a lot of armies or navies out on the board.
Yeah, you do start in kind of a tight area, whereas like a lot of us can run first turn and gain. Well, no, maybe not.
Well, that's why I have to do what. And the weird thing is only heroes or armies can convoy. So I'm limited to only having 4 armies.
All right.
So I can't
Pete, what do you
exactly
got? You
use
got
all of these and start
7.
convoying.
You have 7 cities.
Yeah, and I have
Rip out
4.
the city.
So you're purple. Yeah, these tokens just are not good.
4.
3, 4. You have 5 units out. 1,
So I can put
2,
2.
3, 4, 5. So you can put 2 out. Okay. All right. So that was build. All right. So now we collect supplies based on the number of land regions.
All right.
So why don't we go First Nation? What do you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you.
All right. Montaigne.
All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Oh, it's nuts.
What is your what's your homeland get you? 7, 6.
6.
Wow. There's 13.
I got
Man.
Your homeland gets you what? 6.
Yeah,
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 7, 8.
So look at this guy over here,
So I
though.
got 2. I got
You
these
can
2.
have
Okay.
peace with 2 sets of people a turn, and you're just rolling in the dough.
Yeah.
Stop it. Gotta stop it.
He's the
All right.
captain.
Did you say
7.
stop it or Gestapo? I couldn't tell. It's my
Stop
bad.
it. Stop it.
It's my bad ear.
All right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Hey, he's got more than I do.
I need to get stop at him.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13.
Speaking of Gestapo, I think Eisen's over there sitting talking about how much I'm raking in.
Just mind them own business in the center.
They're rolling over there.
How much you get there, Pete?
So I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. You get your 10. All right. So now we put out the top 3 story cards. The first one is Jahani's Retreat. Play after you lose a conflict. Your units in the conflict can retreat to any empty adjacent territory or adjacent territory you control. So it would give them the opportunity to not be destroyed if you didn't have a place for them to retreat. Or they could retreat to a neutral, empty adjacent. Empty adjacent.
Then you would gain control of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
When does
All right.
it play when you lose count?
Christoph's Folly. Play after alliances are revealed. Replace another alliance card with no alliances.
Woo! I like that one.
Hey, hang on, quick question about the story cards. So we have to declare them early on.
Yes.
But what if you get one of those that says play after you lose a battle? Do you always have to have it in play?
Well, it's so the interesting thing about story cards is we have to play them face down, but you reveal them when you reveal your order tokens. So they get revealed. But then you play it, I guess, whenever the timing is on the card.
But then what if it doesn't happen? Like what if we take that one and you don't lose? Do you lose the card?
I think you lose the
I
card.
would think, yeah, I would think it's for 1 turn only.
Yeah, story cards.
Well, I just didn't know where you could pick it up and have to play it again.
Can I see the rule book?
Story cards. These monuments are real. Each story card
Do I
has
have to
specific
sign
instructions.
Do I have to sign something before I look at it?
It says
Nope.
each story card has specific instructions that can override the normal rules for a game of the game for a turn, or give a hero lasting benefit in the form of permanent item or ability.
Oh, so once you declare it and play it, you're just waiting for that thing to lose.
I don't know. It says it lasts for the round or a permanent ability.
So I'm assuming if it's a permanent one, it'll say. I mean, I don't know. We're not.
How do we know which one is which?
Let me see what my story cards say.
See, like this one that I got, I can't tell you, but because I picked this one off the top, but it will have a permanent effect because it has to do with a triggering action that will.
Yeah, that's interesting. How do you know if it's for a round or for mine or not? They're like these. They're not clear. It's just
There needs to be like a one-time use mark or a. Because the thing that I don't know is if I'm gonna does it? It's because it doesn't ever say discard the story card.
Grab a stack of story cards. Just glance at them real quick, and we'll shuffle them back up. See if anything looks permanent.
Oh, I know one of mine is permanent.
It says
Oh, it says permanent?
No, it doesn't say it, but I know it has to be. Otherwise, it would be really weird. I mean, well,
this turn. This one says
here.
this turn.
It doesn't. Yeah, this one. If I do it when I claim a treasure, it's worth 2 additional victory points. That can't be just for the round. That'd be really bizarre.
Play after you claim a treasure. The treasure you claim is worth. Well, I would say that's a one use.
It's a one use, but
you don't get 2 victory points every time you claim.
no,
it makes the treasure that I get.
That one.
But it does a +2 to it.
Right.
But once you get points for your treasures, you never lose those points.
That's what I mean. That's
and
why
that card works
permanent.
one time for that treasure.
But why, if the treasure's permanent, why would you not have the card that modifies it be permanent?
Well, I guess what I'm saying is you get that one time.
For one of the treasures.
For one of the treasures.
But it stays on that treasure the
Correct.
entire game. So
Correct.
it is a permanent card.
Right, but that treasure is going to go on your score. Like, so let's say you score a treasure and it's worth 6 points.
Yeah.
You get your 6 points, and then you can throw those cards away.
Well, but you needed to always know where you were, because you have to take your treasures plus your cities. And so if you're starting to lose things, this becomes your floor.
I see what
you
you're
can
saying. It
never
becomes
drop
easier
below.
to total, yeah.
Yeah, but like this one says, replace another player's alliance card with no alliances.
That's a one-time
That
shot.
feels like that's a one-time shot. But, some of these, play before orders are given. You, your units, and regions you control cannot be targeted by other players' story cards this turn.
Right.
That's
But
a
see
one
now, so that one that I bought last turn said play after retreats. Place all of your units which were destroyed. Oh, this turn. Yeah. Maybe it'll stay this turn. The question is, I would assume, just in the spirit of gameplay, that if you play a story card, whether you're able to use it that turn or not, once you play it face down, at the end of the round, I would assume that would get cleared out, unless you flip it and it's something that matters then.
Well, you have to flip it.
Right.
After you reveal orders, you have to flip your story card.
I mean, is there something in the rules that says something about unresolved story cards?
No.
So that's why I don't know what.
Yeah, because I've got one that's when I play it, it'll be interesting because I'm not sure whether it's like from that point on or whether that's just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's this one. So like this one here is play after you lose a conflict. Your units in the conflict can retreat. I would assume that's a one-time use. Let me read mine again and see.
All right.
All right. Storms from the 7th Sea. Play after orders are revealed. Select one non-hero navy in a sea region. Remove that unit's order. Supply is still paid for that order. The unit holds and cannot be used in a convoy this turn. That could be painful.
Interesting.
Remove that unit's order.
Okay. All right.
One, two, three. Oh, Shizen, I'm out.
He's out.
Wait, who's first player? You first player?
He is.
I am currently.
Right.
Oh, so Kevin and I get to choose first.
What was it? I didn't see yours.
So
I have one.
Oh, okay.
We were twos.
All right.
So-
So we still get something?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
so
but it starts with Kevin.
the
now.
4 of us will get something. Lee won't.
Well, I've got a power that I can.
Oh yeah. Spend that supply.
Yeah.
A couple I like.
I've got like 82 supply tokens back here.
As far as you know.
Right. You guys aren't looking behind my screen,
Of
right?
course not. That would be wrong.
I'd go against Spirit of the
Which
Game.
one did you get? The convoy one?
See,
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn you.
Golly. I think Mike wanted that one.
Considering your neighbor.
That was a defensive move on my part.
Yeah, just to keep that out of the game.
I want this one then. This is a good one.
All right, Craig.
Okay.
Christoph's Folly. Should I just throw it over at you?
Are you alright? Let's see. Christoph's Folly.
That's the anti-alliance card.
Ooh, that's interesting.
The Alliance Breaker.
Here's the Alliance Breaker. It's kind of havoc-y.
It'd be a neat one to hold on to. Who knows when you're going to need it.
Right. Yeah, I'll hang on to this one.
What's your card say there, Pete?
Oh, let me read it to you.
This card's worth nothing. It's worth nothing.
All right.
All right, so now we draw a new treasure card. Oh, gosh.
All right. Well, the first couple rounds went pretty well for me. First player marker, so that's a good sign. No one would form a treaty with me, which kind of takes away my superpower. So that was had concerning. We'll see how it kind of plays out. I think it's about to get very interesting as we hit the third round.
I think you're right. Pete, my nemesis.
Well, I've always found in games that if you're not going to win, it's still fun to wreak havoc.
Have you played the Vodacce maneuver yet?
Oh, it continues.
Okay.
Continues.
It's kind of a
It's a
continuous.
long-running Vodacce maneuver.
It might become a suicide maneuver, but that's okay.
Something tells me I'm going to get screwed on this turn. Mr. Craig.
All right, so Eisen, the witch hunter, we're feeling a little pressured from all sides at this point. There's enemy armies on all sides. So I'm hoping to strike a few key alliance this turn, maybe to help me just a little.
So I'm trying to figure out, being Avalon, I didn't have a lot of cities that I could easily get to, but now I think I've set up some interesting convoy abilities that I'm going to see how they play out. And we shall see. I have some people well within my grasp. So we'll see. I just need to get more cities.
Are we looking at the same board?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, I'm in the south region, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the south region, Castile is, I think I might be spread a little too thin. I think I have to worry about Eisen and my arch nemesis over here. Vodacce. So we'll see what happens this turn, but I think I'm going to have to go aggressive in some manner. I do think that there's going to be some big gambling about to happen.
If you stay out of Leary,
You even what?
I'll propose something.
this round,
Yeah.
If you want to come here, I'll come
I
here. We
will
can share
form an
those
alliance
two.
with you, so nothing of
Yeah.
yours gets
Mine
attacked.
takes 2 turns.
I know.
It's tough.
Because you got plenty of other areas to expand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because otherwise, I have some ability to wreak some havoc with the convoys,
Yeah, you do have some good
especially
combo.
with my hero.
I think he might be threatening you, Kevin.
I think so.
I'm just saying, there's something in it for you to get into
There
this
could be some
alliance.
beneficial things for that. Now, I would like to hold that province in the
Okay,
near future.
let me. Well, yeah, I'll put it this way. I'll even up the ante. I won't go into that territory either.
All right.
Well, that's interesting.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. well,
So you guys
I
are
think
going
the
to form an
spirit of it
alliance?
is that, we'll kind of not go after each other.
What do you say?
I think I have designs on the same.
I
person
can't do
you
any
have
more than
designs
that.
on, so.
Okay. Well, I can form 2 alliances.
Sounds like a plan.
So if you guys are forming an alliance over here together,
Yeah.
to my right, I feel very threatened because by the map here, I'm very much left.
You're a little thin in some spots.
I am thin. Hey, leave my
Yeah.
hair out of
I
this.
think you. I think you need some board Rogaine.
Yeah, I think so. And you guys are gonna.
Well, I can form 2 alliances, and I am not
French.
expanding that direction. So it'd be easy for me to set that, and you wouldn't have to worry about that side of your border.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a
Well,
plan.
it sounds like you two could also be looking at going in and attacking Craig at the same time.
At some point in time, we're going to have to go into Eisen. That's
Yeah.
what everybody has to
You
think
don't
about.
have to go into hiding. Don't into that trap of
And he's
feeling
got
like
that-
you have to do. Break the norm.
Castile already
Like, the
has.
frustrating thing about that
Castile's
is,
already sent down.
I haven't gone into Ison.
I
I
saw
even
how that works for him.
I even told him I wasn't going to go into Ison, and he still came in there and stepped all over my people.
Well, it wasn't so much a offense that I took. There's some greater strategies at work.
Okay.
You know, they may have some short-term benefits. There's nothing personal against Castile.
All right.
all right.
Well, let's see what happens.
We put our cards down.
Turn 3,
You
all
never
the
hate to.
orders are
Turn
out.
3, orders are out. We now
Alliances.
we put story cards. Everybody's playing a story card. Who's
Yeah.
playing? 3 of us are playing
Yeah.
story cards.
Mhm.
All right. So now
4 of us. You're,
Oh yeah, I'm playing one too.
Oh,
You
wow.
playing one too, Kevin? All right. Yeah, we'll put mine here. All right. So now we simultaneously reveal.
The story cards?
Alliances.
No, alliances.
Oh, alliances.
Oh!
Oh, he did go for it.
Go for
did.
it.
No, he didn't.
No, I
He
didn't.
wouldn't.
He and I are over in
Yeah.
a non-alliance.
Did you guys know you were in a non-alliance?
Well, that's what we talked about before. But it wouldn't do us any good. But
Wait,
he
but-
did went into an alliance there. But
So this is an informal alliance
Right.
because Pete can't reach you right now.
correct. That was why I picked his
That was
card
the safest
specifically.
alliance.
He's gonna crap in my
But I had a
cereal.
feeling you weren't going to alliance with me anyways. That's why I played
Alright.
the singles.
I honestly am not also looking to go after you either.
Yeah.
So I'm.
But yeah,
But
we got
anything can
alliance
change
over
with
here.
convoys.
Yeah.
I know, right?
All right,
Because I don't
now
have to declare where I'm going.
All right. So now
we reveal order tokens.
we reveal order tokens first and pay for orders. Then we reveal story cards. So
So let's
Okay.
start with
let's do
Yeah.
them. Let's do them. Reveal orders one at a time.
let's go
By the
from
leader.
Hold. Hold.
Hold.
oh,
Not surprising. 1. Hold. Hold. Interesting. 1. Oh,
Hold
hold
for
at
one.
1.
You
Oh,
talked
okay,
about
yeah,
seeing
fair
that.
enough.
What about your sea ship over in the corner there?
Ooh. No, that wasn't very nice.
Woo! 3.
Oh, he really wants
Altamira.
Altamira. And then your
what
C.
you got? What do you got going on the sea?
Oh.
The Widow Sea.
Moving one that way.
Oh, wait a minute.
So you're going at the
Oh.
island?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamont.
Nice.
Lamont. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
not
how
right.
much
For
would
the
you got to
city there.
spend for that?
Yeah, pay your money.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So give me.
Wait, is it
Nine.
9? Yeah,
It's
it's
nine.
9. 4, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
I think you forgot
Yeah,
the
give me
one.
one
right
more
there.
back there.
Put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yes.
All right, Avalon, what do you got going on here?
Okay, so I got a movement of 1
Is that going into the
into the
strait?
ocean.
Well, you're
The
in the
other
ocean.
sea. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's going that way. This is a hold.
Oh, you were expecting a
This was a
combat
hold.
there.
This is a 3. This is a hold for 3.
Ooh.
And this is a, oh, sorry, that was meant to be that way. A movement of 1. So that means I owe 8, right?
3, 4, 7, 8. Yes.
So we have 3 1s. Now the real question is, what did the constant choice one, the indecisive one, what did he do? Yep, start with that one.
2. Oh.
2 hold. Okay. Deal with that.
That's coming at you. Oh.
1.
You thought he was coming at you, didn't you?
I did.
I think Craig thought you were coming at him too. Oh, interesting.
So this
Little
unit's-
bowl
this
string?
unit's
He's
going this way.
vacating, and that one's moving over to it. Okay.
But doesn't naval go first?
Oh.
No, he's holding.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Here's where all his money is. No.
No, he's
it's a bluff.
stockpiling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang.
Right into the heart of Castile.
Oh, look at that wide open underbelly.
Oh, he's
That's a move
he's
there,
just
man.
sweeping up cities this way. Yeah, that's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Pete, he's leaving it right open for you to just kind of swallow
Yeah.
all those things
Oh,
up.
you gotta. Did you pay and you pay?
Don't have to pay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oof. Pricey. Yeah, spendy round.
He's got all those countries, you know.
Yeah, that's true. He gets
more-
lots of resources.
He gets more supply than everybody else.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Ooh, a hold 2. He's holding that.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing a naval move.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that was pointing the wrong way.
Point where you need to
Yeah,
point.
point
it.
where you need to point it.
That's gonna happen. I mean,
Is that a naval or is that army?
Yeah, it's naval. I looked at it too many times.
Is
and it's
that
fun.
Navy or is that Army?
That's Army.
Okay.
all right. So you. Is that all of them? Right?
Yeah, it's 11.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, I got
Ooh, he's
the
moving.
Joppa.
Oh,
So that's not
You
going
saw
to
it
do me
coming.
any good. Yeah, I saw it coming. It's a hold. Bum, bum, bum. Just a hold.
All right.
Move
Okay,
south.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take that one earlier. Now, what's he doing?
We're just hanging out there. You can have your water.
Oh, you're moving.
I'm moving. I told you I only wanted to be there for like a turn, man.
What's your army unit going to do over here, Pete? That
well,
one-
the Navy move goes first, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to take the C. Oh, I can't.
No, you have to take the army using your
No.
convoy.
Yeah, but you have to be there.
Right.
I forgot about that.
What?
That
What
was
do you mean?
my mistake.
He can't convoy that unit because the Navy won't be
Won't be
holding there.
holding. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why when I saw you flip that, I was like,
But you
oh.
can still take that one island because of that guy.
Yeah.
Because he's going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although he
he's
needs to
going
point
through
to the convoy because he's not really pointing to the convoy right now.
You're going to take it. It's just you're going to waste 2 supplies.
Right.
I hate
Yeah.
that for you. I'm sorry, man. I'm your ally. My heart's bleeding. I'd give you supply if I could.
That's all right.
There's nothing in the rules that says you can't give him supply.
Right. It's
So I tell him to, you guys are allies.
it's an informal alliance. There's no rule.
No, this is a formal alliance.
And I'm an ally with you.
Yeah. Well, only one-sided. You didn't reciprocate.
That's
so-
true. I couldn't.
Oh, I got to pay for my orders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No.
5, 7, 8. I think I see 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see that 2 in the middle.
So I just screwed myself. I thought I'd only put 9 up.
Do you have 10?
Nope. Oh. And I lose my highest.
You lose. He loses. There will be a sea battle there.
Yeah, I can't move that. Son of a pop.
Oh, you couldn't. You couldn't afford to
That's
do
why
it.
I
No,
kept
he
counting
didn't have enough
mine.
money.
I kept.
So he's got to get rid of his most expensive order,
Yep.
which was his sea invasion of Luciani, which is.
Pardon me while the rest of this is censored.
Wait, is that a navy right there, Pete, for you?
Yeah.
So you can go into there. Oh, that's not going to be good.
So my whole
Oh, yeah,
last
he's
2
got a-
turns,
he's got a
The
Navy War
Navy's
3.
coming right here, coming up.
Oh,
my,
okay.
my last 2 turns were all based around this to this.
And it's all for naught.
It's all for naught. So instead of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Somebody's sending an army home or a navy home.
Ah, that was stupid. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake.
All right.
I made one.
So
too.
we
I
revealed
forgot you
order
have to
tokens.
hold
We
it.
paid for our orders. Now we reveal story cards. I'd love to go and turn order. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, well, I got the, I can select one non-hero navy in a sea region and remove that unit's order. So I can do that.
Oh, okay. So when do you do that? What's the timing?
For orders are revealed. Seems like the timing's off on the revealing of these cards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can do it now.
I would say so.
So I'm trying to decide, but I'm trying to remember the whole convoy rule. So only army tokens can convoy?
Only army tokens and heroes can convoy.
So you
Okay.
you pick a navy unit, and that unit holds and cannot convoy.
Okay.
Now, does he have to do it this turn? Does it say this turn? Or?
So I pick a navy. Select one non-hero navy, but can I leave it out?
That's what I'm wondering.
Cannot be used in a convoy this turn.
This turn.
But this turn, the turn it's revealed or the turn it's played?
Select one non-hero navy unit in a sea region. Remove that unit's order.
It's removing the order right now.
Yeah, and that unit cannot be used
Yeah,
as a
so
convoy.
It's right now. I would assume that card goes into effect.
That's gonna be something
so-
I'm gonna ask for clarification.
Yeah, I guess what I was wondering was, could he
Hold it until the next
and
turn.
not take the action? You know, save it for next turn. So when
I would assume that's what
I
it goes
think
back
you
to
can.
when do you use the
I
effect
think
on
it's
the
a
card?
one use, but you don't have to use it right this second.
But you're asked to
I'm
commit
ready
the
to use it
card.
this time.
Yeah, if you're asked to commit the card, I would think that otherwise
I'm ready
there's
to use it. I
no
just don't know
risk
where I'm
in
going to use it
committing.
at.
You would just commit
Okay.
it every turn.
Yeah, I would think that
The
well, if you're committing a card, I would think that it's you're using it and so you're burning it. So either you're either going to play it this turn.
Yeah, I'll play it this turn.
All right, so who are you gonna? Which?
Do I have to play right now, or
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so you
that's
did
our
it.
orders.
all right? So,
So you're picking a naval unit. And that naval unit essentially it has a hold 0, but it can't be used for convoys.
I guess I'm picking this one because it has to be a non.
You can use this one. This counts as a naval unit. Come on, ally.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this one here. So.
Wait, whoa! I thought we were allies.
I'm
But
gonna
I like the idea, but
I'm
I-
gonna make that you pay for that one. 'Cause you don't understand. I had 5 moves pinned on this guy. I wasn't even gonna attack you. Now I'm going to be beating the.
I guess we can talk about it. We can talk
No,
about
it's
it.
too late. You already took me off the board. Because now my guy who can roam is going to go.
Well, it looks like he's
through your area.
Roman anyway.
No, but
Roman,
he could have. He was
Roman.
going over on the other side of
Those
the board.
allies from-
Oh,
I had a continuous
okay.
chain.
This is the
Kevin, this is going to be painful for you on this one.
You guys weren't allied.
What do you got, Mike?
allied.
What's
All right,
else?
What do you got?
He did ally.
Ryan, what do you got?
Play after you claim a treasure. This is the treasure's worth an additional 2 points. This is why that cost me 4 points. And I'm going to make sure you lose at least 4, if not more.
Oh man!
All right, I have Battle of the Crimson Waves. Play before conflicts are resolved. Your units that perform a convoy attack this turn are worth an additional unit this turn.
Nice.
That was the only thing that could stop him. He played that.
I don't
Oh,
have
you don't have
I
one.
was going to take that.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
I have.
No, you wouldn't have.
Why?
Because I would have had multiple units
if it would have
and
been
this
worth
guy coming across.
Well, no, wait. Who was moving? Who was going to convoy in here?
My hero could. Because he was going to make it all the way around. Because he can take any.
Oh,
new-
yeah, 'cause he can
I
go
was
blum,
going to
blum,
beat
blum,
them.
blum.
I was going to take things out, but I couldn't do it because he took out the. He could have taken out any one of these. And I wouldn't have cared, because then I would have just played that one.
He could have helped his ally over here.
Wow, that was great, Kevin.
Yeah. This will be
thought I had this.
this will be a
I was
maneuver
gonna-
long remembered. The only time I didn't want him to touch. He touched it.
So I'm going to play the Merciful Years. Play after retreats. Place all of your units which were destroyed this turn onto empty regions you control anywhere on the board.
That's good.
Because I anticipated getting screwed by Craig up here, and I anticipated you trying to screw
But
me once or
it wasn't
twice.
going to happen.
It's not really a screw-in. It's more.
I don't think you're going to lose any units, though. Interesting. Yeah, I think you that's
Oh
it.
yeah, destroyed. Yeah, that's true. Because I can retreat.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep it moving, right? So we played our story card. So now we move units simultaneously except for convoys.
So does the ships go first, or it doesn't matter?
It all
Doesn't matter.
happens.
So
Alright, so this goes
he
here.
moves here. He moves here.
Oh yeah, he's moving. He's
And
moving.
Should
here.
we move the tokens with them?
Yeah, you did. You moved. So
He moves. Sorry.
Right.
He moves here.
So you're going
Oh,
into.
I
Wait,
moved
you can't
I
move
think as long as
convoy
they
yet.
point to
Oh,
where
that's
they're
right.
going,
We're not
Yeah.
doing
We're not
convoy
doing
yet.
I think you're okay.
So he moves here.
No.
Thank you for telling me where you're going.
I could change and go here if I need to.
Yeah. If you know what's good for you. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? Do we put our marker on there yet, or
No,
no?
yeah, because we
Wait.
still have combat.
Yeah.
All right, so he goes here.
Let me
he
see.
goes
That
here.
one isn't moving now. Thank you. And
I'm still
that's a
gonna honor that.
convoy action. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I need it.
Yep. Oh, and my ship moves here.
Wait, but you did. Oh, that's right, because it's a convoy action. You don't know where you're going yet. Okay.
So what do we start with you and start
So
Resolve
these?
sea battles first.
So resolve sea
sea
battles.
battles.
So over there's a sea battle,
So I had a 3.
and you have a hold 0. So
Yeah. So you win it.
you got to retreat.
So, but
Castile,
yeah, okay. So he's gonna. I can't go to where my guys are.
right? You can go to the
Go to a neutral
Wo-
sea
the
right next to you.
Woman Sea. What is it? What's
Widow Sea.
Or you can go to you can go there.
Yeah, I'll go to Whittle Sea actually.
Jerk.
Hey,
How are you?
Hi, good. How's it going?
Good.
Good.
We're on our third game.
Yeah.
Pete's won barely on the third round.
Pete's won the last two.
And then I woke up.
Yeah, all right. So have you moved all your ground units, Lee?
Yeah, I moved on my ground. Yeah.
So sea battle. So Pete wins it.
Yep.
Wins there. Any other sea battles?
No.
Nope. All right. So now we do convoy moves. First Nation.
Shame.
I already did.
I can't. I'm not coming anymore.
Can you do any?
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh.
My hero can do some damage, and he's gonna go right here now. I wasn't going to, but it's just fun to have him there.
Okay.
And plus, he's a +2 supply.
Oh yeah.
So that's you can say goodbye to that territory.
All right.
And all of the havoc he's going to wreak.
All right. So he's moving there. Any other convoy moves?
No, I can't because I.
You lost your convoy.
Yes.
How come you lost your convoy again?
Yeah, I don't
Who was-
remember
who was
it,
that?
but
Was it those Frenchies?
yes.
All right. I'm moving. I'm moving in here.
All right, I had already moved the pieces, so I moved them from
Or
here to here.
hold on. If we can form an alliance and share the goodies up there, I might move him here.
Okay. We can do that. I won't
wanna-
attack
you-
you up
So
there.
after
How
the
about you
fact,
take
share
these
the
three?
ground. Let's talk
All
about
I'm
it
looking
over
for is
here.
city, so I'm good here, and I'm not.
Mike's
gonna
over here
stretch it
looking
there.
for a new best friend.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'll
Okay.
go here. And
So I
we'll
was
just
willing to
share that.
negotiate over here, but you were like, no.
All right. So
What
I'm
do you mean? I offered to not
We're
go
gonna
in the
invade
space
there.
as long as you didn't go in there, and nobody. Now you're going to lose that, and I'm going to keep driving.
Well, you
driving
also said
back.
you're going to
Alright,
make a
so
treaty
you
with me.
reconciled
didn't.
yours?
Yeah.
That's
So I did
because
my
you didn't agree with
convoy.
me.
So now we do land battles.
Well, no, this was a convoy here.
Oh, you did a convoy. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
that needs to be
So
reconciled.
it needs to be reconciled. Yeah.
So that was a
two
yeah.
armies.
So I lost this. That's right, clear as day.
Yeah,
Well, that one army couldn't move though, right?
it did because he. Oh no, that's right. You're right.
One army couldn't move.
Well,
Yeah,
still,
even with
yeah,
that,
you
still
even
lost
with-
it
But you
because of
still
the
lost
Navy.
it though, because this guy could go
Yeah,
there.
I'm sorry. That's right.
You're not sorry. You hate me.
All right. So
No, you're not apologizing to me.
So hold on. So your hero has no place to go.
I can go here.
Yeah.
Oh, he can. That's
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
And no matter what, you go back to your home.
No.
Oh, at the end of the end of the round.
But I played this card anyway, so if I
Oh, that's right.
had
That's right.
enough trouble.
That's right. Okay.
All right, so
So that was the convoy.
one, I just won a battle, which means I get a card.
Oh, you get a story card when you win a
Yeah.
battle. Yeah.
And I don't know why these two go together,
I
but
played
it
after
says
retreats. Any of my units that
draw
were
a story
destroyed, I
card,
get to put
and this
back
one
anywhere
says
on the
when you
board.
gain a
That's
story
mine.
card, draw an additional story
Oh,
card.
sure. Not
Two
even
story
neutral.
cards.
Okay, but I get to I
Right,
have to
that's
select
mine. Well,
which one.
if I control
so I'll
it.
do
So
that
if I
later. I
control
don't
a
want
neutral
to take everyone's
territory.
time. But then at the same time, I just got
But we don't reveal those yet.
Okay.
Not until the end of the action phase.
okay.
So don't reveal your treasure card yet. Okay.
So that was the convoy.
That was the convoys. Now we do land battles. So start with first player.
Okay, so that's this one here.
Yep.
And because he's got +2 on
Yep.
supply, I have to go back. So
Yep.
I'm just going to go back
And you
here.
can take your marker.
Just in case you.
Yeah,
Just in
we
case
get
you
the
were
markers
getting
away.
comfortable with it.
Oh yeah, I guess I can move.
All right, and then do we add the other? Oh, we just do battles first, right?
So
Actually,
you
I'll
already
be
did
back
battles.
because I'm
Okay.
still in
And
battles
this
here.
is here.
All right. So we have a battle there.
Yep.
And so
Well, it's not a real battle because
Okay,
you
I'll
moved
go
in here with
+2.
4, so I'm just gonna.
I still hadn't decided.
Oh, so
what I
here's
was gonna
the-
do, 'cause
I can go
you
into
come
here
over
because I own
and
that.
hit me.
Yes, you
But I
can.
really needed this.
Ooh, that was
probably.
a relief for you.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
I mean, not really. I had this card, so it's okay. But
All right. And this one. This one.
This guy's in the sea, so make sure.
This one. All right. So we revealed. All right. So we've done retreats. We've chosen every space has one unit, right? Retreating land units must retreat into a friendly. All right. Take control. So we've placed our control markers. Control markers are
I
just
don't
not.
believe I
They
have.
disappear. on
Yeah, they're very hard to tell. If
They
they
should-
make them like actually like
You should
look
make
like
them
something.
like cubes or.
Oh,
just
Maybe
colored
they will.
cubes.
Maybe that's what they're planning on.
Okay.
Oh, it's already mine.
Yeah, take your move markers off.
Oh, I thought I did.
You got two more up there, Craig.
Oh, thank you. All right. So move markers are revealed. Take control of placement. All right, and then first nation first. Each nation may reveal a treasure card. Do you have a treasure card to reveal, Kevin?
Yes. The drowned, Leary, no neutral territory. So by having this, I get 2 victory points. Do I leave this out here? Or?
Yeah, because you're gonna want to remember that for the game.
All right, Mike, do you have a treasure card? No.
I do, but I can't reveal it.
Oh. All right, I have one to reveal. Sophie Dulac.
Oh.
That's why he went all in with that one.
That's why I went all in. I had no designs.
That's why I had to
Homeland. I just needed
the
that.
only thing he had that could make that not happen was
Any one of no,
three of
this
them.
guy would have done it because he would have had he had 1
Right.
plus 2. He,
I've been
3.
trying to get the
I would have
Madison
defeated you had I
City
chosen to go in.
Since the very first treasure card, so
I only had 1 unit.
I
So you
had
get 2?
2.
But
You know, we
I
could have
had
talked about
1
this, and this
piece
could be
plus 2
purely
by
amicable.
It was
would
just a
have
big
two.
misunderstanding.
Right, big
And it's
misunderstanding.
over now.
He had
It's
a
over now.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's
over.
defeated anybody I would have
Just
gone
move
against.
on.
So,
Okay.
so I thought about negotiating with you to just let me in there, let me out. But if you
that's why
said
I'm
no,
gonna
then I telegraph my move, and you will.
Yeah,
That's
but you
really
could have
interesting.
talked to me and said, "Hey, man,
I was just.
how would you feel if I got the treasury of
You need to
Joppa?"
put your-
The family was murdered after Villanova's treachery, but nobody looted their vault. How odd.
This is Joppa.
This is
Joppa's
Joppa's
over
up here.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so you get 2 for that?
That is correct.
Lee?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta pick one of these.
Well, hold on. Are we drawing new ones yet?
Which?
No, I
who's
got
yellow?
these.
What is your hero's special ability, Kevin? You're yellow.
I can move the thing around. I could teleport fully during the build phase.
We have to adjust the victory points too.
Oh yeah. So, all right. So now starting with First Nation, count up cities controlled plus treasures current VP score. I moved everybody up for their current treasure. So
So I have a question about that. Every round they reboot, so this doesn't matter anymore.
So yeah, it's a one-time 2 VP hit, but you want to make sure you have it visible, just so you know. Okay, I got 5 cities plus my VP. I'm at 7 points. You know.
He's winning the
Dividing up the
game.
Netherlands.
So there's where we are with our score right now.
You're gonna lose the game for everybody.
So hold on, Craig, you're sitting pretty. You've got 14 points. We're playing to 20 still, yeah?
Are we?
I think we should play to 25 now. But yeah,
Did you just want to leave these out here open, or you want to take that back?
You know, my heart wants to, Pete,
I
but
know.
we'll have to take it back. Yes.
so what are your...
Well, I feel like, you know, I have the big bullseye, right? I'm in the center anyway, and so I'm expecting quite a bit of action in the next few turns. I'm a paper tiger, you know, there's really nothing to fear. I just, you know.
Yeah, but paper cuts hurt.
Especially if there's 1,000.
It's interesting. Playing the center of the board is interesting because I do feel like, you know, that it's starting to get a little smaller, but, you know, hopefully with my new alliance with Avalon, we can...
Did you know about that alliance?
I'm at a detente with Eisen. I will not. I have no need to attack them. Let's put it that way. I'm still plotting my revenge against
the French accent.
Yes, exactly. For someone else here, but we'll see. We'll see where it all goes.
All right. So, but now you were allies with Craig, with Eisen last turn.
It worked out very well.
Right, but now he's obviously leaving you high and dry this turn around.
No. We have it's a 2-part alliance.
It is.
And it involves you.
Yeah, I'm getting a Christmas card. So is this going to be an informal alliance in theory?
It doesn't need to be.
I think it'll be formal. We'll be ironclad.
Oh, wait, so hold on. Hey, Mike, I know you stepped away.
Yes.
Are you aware that your alliance with Eisen, that Avalon's alliance with Eisen is an informal alliance?
Yes, we do know it's informal because he's worried about getting his other alliance with Pete to protect his southern border. Yes. And I really am not enough of a threat to him to really kind of look at it anyway, so I understand why it's informal.
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't mind if ours was an informal, because we really have nothing to fear from each other quite yet.
So basically, I think that it's safe to say that Vodachi's.
Vodachi, my interests lie elsewhere.
Yeah, you're looking to run all over Eisen here. Now, I don't think you have a lot of friends at the table.
Well, yeah, it appears that things took a turn. It went a little dark as past round. I played a very powerful story card, which seems to have upset the English.
What's a 7 C's stolen card or something?
But he thinks he's going to come after me, but he'll end up losing the game because of it. So.
Whoa!
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
Yes, but hold on. Him losing the game, does that mean you winning the game?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. If no one attacks Eisen, I think Eisen's going to walk away with it.
Yeah, I think we're looking at that too.
I think we got to look out for that.
No.
But Craig is a master
I
negotiator.
feel a reversal coming.
A reversal?
He is a master negotiator, and I think
I feel a reversal.
the board shows that master, negotiation.
Well, I can't hear it. I'll give that to you real quick.
Yeah, let me get you one.
And mine's real. Yeah, I've got nothing. I got no friends. My neighbors hate me. I wave at them. They give me the finger. My other neighbors across the street don't even want to look at me.
You parked your boat in my yard.
What can I say? It wasn't even my boat anyway. I stole it from that guy over there. Yeah, I'm not loving this. Maybe it's time for. I think a little bit more of an alliance here and a bit more aggression, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to have to start
because there's going to be nothing with obviously, Dachis have shown their true colors with no interest in,
I hand you the cannoli.
Yeah. I'm allergic. And then I don't think Eisen is going to have any benefit in an alliance with me. So yeah, I think Montaigne.
Montaigne.
I think
Montaigne. Yeah,
that's going to be where that's at. And then I think I'll be weeping as I fall backwards down that victory track for a turn. But I think it'll only be one turn. Then I think you'll be surprised.
You'll be back in action.
Yeah, I think got a little bit up my sleeve. So I'm gonna get a shot of the board. So here's where we're at. And I should have mounted this camera up there. That looks good.
Move your guys yet. So
We'll do all the resolve.
Okay, so then we have a land battle.
So
here.
can I take these markers off then?
Yeah.
Okay, these orders are done. Okay.
And then over here you outnumber them 2-1.
Yeah, so
this
is a
unit's
win.
got to retreat, Kevin, and his only retreat is to there.
Here's your marker. And so I move.
So how much do you have there? Because I have 4.
It doesn't matter.
2 units.
Oh, 2 units.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 units.
So I take the territory, but this has to be moved someplace I control.
The ground unit, the army unit.
Yeah, the 2 army units. So they have to follow a convoy back somewhere else as a retreat.
Ooh, that's a good question. Can you retreat over a convoy, right?
I don't believe so, no, because it says just go into the next. If it's not an adjacent area, you can't do it.
So what, he loses the army?
Must retreat to empty adjacent regions. If units are retreating to a land region, that region must be controlled by the nation.
But this isn't a retreat,
Freebie
though,
regions
right?
are newly used. Yeah, I mean, it's a retreat. So it's considered a retreat because you can only have 1 unit. So it'll be under, see, retreats, little I, no region can have more than 1 unit at the end of the action phase.
Yes,
Even
so-
the same nation.
Yep. Resolve land retreats. After all land battles have been resolved, no 2 units, even allied units, can occupy the same land region. All units except for 1 must retreat to an adjacent friendly land or MTC region.
Yeah, I don't think you
If a
can use
unit
the
has no
convoy
region
to-
available for safe retreat, it
If
is
he dies.
destroyed.
Yeah, so just 1 dies.
Yeah.
Which is
No,
fine. I'm
that's-
going to get it right back, so that's fine.
But I
That
think
stinks,
he's
though.
got to die.
And it's out of the game forever. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice try. Okay, so these two are done. That's done. Oops, sorry.
Read those rules. Keep reading.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we can find in the book.
And this,
I can make anything.
now,
Yeah.
wait, so now I have to
If
retreat
Avalon's
on that.
Yeah,
attacking.
so not technically yet. We're supposed to finish all land battles.
Oh, I
and
got
then-
it. You're right.
And
Okay,
then everybody
land
retreats.
battle.
So land battle. So Kevin,
You have two armies in that one, so one has to retreat.
Oh, we weren't resolving those yet.
Yeah.
no.
Well, he moved 2 in, so they can't. It's not technically a battle, but he can't stay that way.
I see what you're saying, though.
But we weren't doing Mike, so.
Yeah, I guess it kind of flows to retreat them now.
They're all armies, right?
Well, because that's a land retreat.
As long as it
We said
doesn't
we had to
impact
do land
another-
retreats. We haven't done
Naval.
naval retreats yet.
Gotcha.
As long as it doesn't impact another battle, I think it's
Yeah,
okay.
You can, if you want to take care of those now, since we're on, I don't think it impacts anything. Okay, interesting. All right, so coming over here, we got any land battles?
I got your
We
back
do.
cover.
Yeah, apparently I need it.
So you got a
I
7
didn't
sails.
realize that.
Oh, this is us?
Yeah,
So
so
how-
this guy
Hey,
in the
let me help you here. I'm just going to get this guy.
Is it 1-to-1?
And apparently you got to really be
This is 1-to-1, but I
pretty
came in
purposeful
with
about where you
5.
put your
and-
navy at.
and-
I had two. So
Because
I'm
if I'd been able
going
to execute
I'm
this
gonna
and
lose
take this
him.
guy out
Yeah,
of
that's
the thing,
gonna
you wouldn't be
die.
able to convoy
So-
those people over there.
Yeah.
let me take my tokens off here for you.
And I was going to take
Then I can get rid of these
potion
and
out
this.
as well.
Yep.
And
Well,
then
I
I need to
figured
bring
it was
one of these
coming, which
back.
is why I had to protect.
Right?
Ooh, I need to get this token on here. So
What's
'cause
that?
You can't, you can't
Well,
bring
wait.
somebody back in there now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that moves back.
And
It doesn't
then
count as a territory by default.
And then his card
Or city.
activates,
I'm gonna go
and this
backwards.
guy gets destroyed.
Yep.
What happens with your card?
I have Rise of the Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
The Inquisition. Play after moves are resolved. Destroy a unit in the same region as your hero.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of
Yeah, that hurt.
Would you
'cause
mind
I had him.
Set that in the discard pile?
Wow, that was big.
Well, I have to do something to make up for my lack of ability to do math.
All right, so I do keep control over that. You got that one off of me.
Oh yeah.
So my token comes off of there.
Get that dirt out of there.
As long as I just move them over to here. And
Oh, you moved out of here.
I did.
Oh.
I was just there for the treasure, man. No
Yeah.
harm, no foul.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. You know, we could have
I'm
talked. We could have
For-
talked.
Verdugo's letter. I just needed to.
O'Doyle rules.
all right, I'm done.
All
I
right.
did enough.
So everybody's retreated. We only have.
So there's the combat after that round. And
Oh, we have to declare the treasures then.
No,
Oh.
wait. So now we take
So I-
control by placing your markers.
I get to pick 2 of these
'Cause
because
you
I
won a
won a
battle.
battle.
Yeah. Well, you pick one of the two,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
All right. So now you
Alright.
place your markers.
Yeah, I think I did that.
we'll see where we're at in a minute. All right, here we are at the end of the game. We look at the score here. We've decided to, well, we're ending it at 15. We've got Eisen with 17 points. And then
Vodachi.
Vidachi.
Pulled up the
It's the
14.
Vodachi maneuver. got me
Avalon with
second place.
13.
And Montagna
Yeah.
13.
with
Tony Montagna.
10. And then Castile really flushed it down the toilet with 8.
Thanks for bringing the game, Lee.
I just provide the entertainment. I am not a viable opponent.
All right, well, that was fun. I learned a few things. Definitely know where your which ones are your naval and which ones are your armies, and how those attacks are different, and what you can get. And also learn that convoying can be very powerful because you get to make a more informed decision on where the battles are and which ones you can win and which ones you can't if you're able to successfully convoy over. And then the other thing, the third thing was be careful who you make mad. He can come back to bite you.
That's true. That's true.
Especially when he loses hope of winning.
That's right. Yeah. So this is a very fun game. I like the interaction with the constant combat. That's always fun because you never knew where the game was going to start. For most of the rounds of the game, I was in last place because Avalon's a very slow starting territory to get going. But once I got the convoy set up, it gave me a whole lot of flexibility. And I really like the convoy aspect from the fact that you don't decide right away. Yeah, so you're able to kind of like wait and see how the land battles shape up and then decide where your convoys are going to be sent in. And it worked out very well for me towards the end. At least I got back to the middle of the pack, which was really good. But yeah, it is a little bit slow starting, and that was the part I had to get adjusted to. But other than that, it came around there at the end.
Well, you know, I
think not just because I won, I'll say this was probably the greatest game I've ever played. Winning had nothing to do with it. No, it was fun. I think it's a good mashup of diplomacy, Game of Thrones. I really enjoy the hidden order part of it, and then revealing those. There was a lot of fun and tension about what you did, and a lot of times your opponent did not react the way you thought they were, and it cost you either money or armies or resources. So I really enjoyed that part of it. So I think players who like a big strategic game kind of aligned with diplomacy and Game of Thrones in those areas will have a good time with this.
How about you?
Well, I liked how if you can maybe figure out what your neighbor was planning, there were multiple ways to thwart them. Now, it didn't always succeed, but it did give that nice dynamic where you could try to anticipate what they were doing and set it up in secret so that when they revealed, you can reveal, and it worked against me and it worked for me. So it was fun to see and fun to play.
I will say that from a victory point perspective, that the way easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you there.
Yeah, but this was up very much higher at the beginning. And
Yeah,
it ended up down here.
I jumped up into the lead, and I went more the route of trying to pull more treasure cards, and it turned out to be a poor decision. And I think also my attempt in the very beginning of an alliance with you screwed me, and then my inability to do proper maths screwed me as well.
Yeah. But that brings up one potential improvement, and that is the declaration of your strategy and what you were going to move. I think it probably would have been better if you didn't have to pick up your tokens and put everything up underneath it. It would have been easier had we been able to plan, like write down our actions based on the position numbers in the territories and what they were going to do and for how much, because then we could have added it up easier. It was very hard to keep track of everything you had put down, especially when you kept picking it up and putting it down. The mechanic would be the same, but you just wouldn't have to actually put one of these tokens up underneath. You could just declare it and write it down.
I agree.
I think that would be an improvement that wouldn't change the game. It would just make it easier to play.
All right, guys, that's it. That was our playthrough of the War of the Cross. So I hope you enjoyed it. We had a blast playing it. There was a lot of heartache. I got stabbed in the back by the second turn, and then there were some other, alliances that were made earlier on that 2 turns down the road, boom, those people were going at each other. So that, to me, is the key. When you get that banter and that trash talk in, that's the key to a game session well enjoyed. It's always good when you could talk about everything that happened after the fact, and you can kind of elbow each other and laugh and all in good fun. So if you enjoyed it, definitely check out the Kickstarter page to see what the campaign is really doing and what the game, like what status it's currently in. For example, our discs, there's going to be miniatures, and I saw there were a few additional hero miniatures released. So check it out for more information if you're interested. But thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Lee with Geek City USA. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts of our session. And also check us out on Instagram and Twitter and, of course, Facebook. And comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. Take care.